Hello everyone, I'll be talking about our submission Teaching Assistance through Non-Humanoid Social Robots for Autism Spectrum Disorder. There's a major shortage of special educators in most parts of the world. As a result, existing faculty have a high workload. Social robots could help. Several studies show encouraging results with robots in ASD interventions. And yet, these robots are nowhere in actual classrooms. It may be because special educators are often excluded from design and execution phase of these studies. One robot is used with only one ASD challenge and their use in other scenarios is unclear, and most studies use humanoid robots like now, which are very expensive, especially for developing countries like India. Especially for financial reasons, we realized humanoid robots is not the answer if we want grassroots level impact. Thus we ask, can low-cost, non-humanoid, commercially available toy robots assist special educators during lessons? We collaborated with special educators all the way from planning the lessons to roles these robots would play, deciding evaluation metrics, and so on. We ensured the interactions were always triadic, tailored to each child's academic plan. We also targeted common yet divergent challenges in autism like communication and motor skills to establish the versatility of the robots. And we decided to try something new. We wanted to see if cost-effective mini drones could be used for simple exercise lessons. And thus, we conducted 3 studies with 2 robots in more than 10 IEP lessons of the participants. Through pilots and discussion with the teachers, we came up with lessons, target behaviors, and evaluation metrics to be used. 2 of the studies were conducted in school premises, and Learn with Cosmo Online was conducted over Zoom calls due to COVID-19 pandemic. Here are short snippets from the 3 studies. In lesson Talk to Me, Cosmo asks self-introductory questions to the participant. This targets communication challenges such as echolalia, in which a child repeats what is spoken.
How are you? Hi.
And lack of contingent response, that is when child does not answer to question asked. With Cosmo, the participant not only answers questions, but also uses full sentences with no prompt from SE. In the second study, we see how 2 special educators are required in regular exercise class to help the participant. However, with Mini Drone Tello, the same participant spontaneously follows the drone. Moreover, only one special educator is required to give only verbal prompts. No physical assistance is required. Here we see a clip from lesson Answering Without Cue Cards from the 3rd study. Without Cosmo, the participant requires cue cards to answer yes/no questions. However, during Cosmo sessions, we see the child not only answers without cue cards but also exhibits spontaneous verbal response.
Can we do exercise now? I could not hear you. Okay, Cosmo.
Both the qualitative and quantitative results were very encouraging. This was made possible due to the following guidelines that emerged during our 3 studies. The goals in robot intervention should align with the IEP objectives of the children. The interaction should always be triadic. The system should be easy to use for the teachers. The robot intervention should enhance motivation and accelerate the learning outcomes. Children should be able to spontaneously respond to the robot and not depend on prompts from special educator. And the robots used should be easily available and affordable. We believe these intuitive but also field tested guidelines can be used to design a variety of robot interventions for special education using simple toy robots.